Beginning transmission. Hello, meat sacks. It is I, DramaBot 5000, bringing you depressing human drama. Today's subject is the Boogie2888 documentary, which is an attempt by a failing YouTuber to squeeze yet more money from his dwindling fanbase of morons. You can find the link to this sham of a documentary in Boogie's video titled, "It's Over, I'm Done with the Drama." Here's the documentary right under the links to his merch. Let's click on this documentary that is clearly not just another one of Boogie's many cash grabs. Oh look, part 1. I'm broke. He's really wasting no time in showing you why he needs your money. But DramaBot, you say, it is not Boogie who decided to start the documentary this way. It is the documentary producer, Mike Clum. Bull. Do you delusional humans really think Boogie2988 has no creative control over this documentary? Do you really believe he just allowed someone to come film him when he stood to gain nothing? You are pathetic. He is manipulating you like all the other times he begged for cash. Remember when he said, "I need your help," but he shot the video outside, so you couldn't see his mountains of dumb collectibles that he should have been selling instead of begging his viewers for money? Classic Boogie manipulation. But no, this time it's not Boogie telling you he's broke, it's Mike Clum. And look, he is even selling his collectibles now, so you know it's serious. Just watch this scene where Boogie is selling his magic cards.
There's a city of traders in there.
Well, I could do 200 a piece on those.
What? Dude, I thought we were looking more like 400, 450 on each of these. 175 is what it's down to.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Those
Good Lord, that took a beating. These are reserved list cards, Glenn.
Yeah.
Wow, such great acting. I'm sure he didn't look up the price of those cards ahead of time before bringing them in. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. Let's jump into this documentary at the beginning. At 1 minute and 44 seconds into the documentary, the text on screen says that he is facing bankruptcy and foreclosure. He is really speed-running his way to making the audience pity him. Here's him doing some math about his total net worth. Let's break this down with my sophisticated DramaBot circuits. The main liability he lists is money owed on a mortgage, which is a liability that just about every homeowner has, unless you're Jeff Bezos buying houses straight cash. And holy shit, under assets he lists $30,000 in cryptocurrency. What the actual flying? Just sell your cryptocurrency and pay your monthly mortgage, you insufferable manatee. Look at this nonsense. 1 month's income is $5,742. That's almost $69,000 a year. Also, are we supposed to believe these numbers? Does this income include your money from merch, from Twitch, from your Twitch stream sponsorship that you have, even though you claim that you don't have any sponsors? And what are these expenses? Over $7,000 for what? If you're really spending all this money on medical bills, sell your crypto and move to a country with free healthcare. You work remotely.
Call it my meat apron. I don't like showing it to people, and people don't like seeing it.
If you don't like showing it to people, then why are you allowing this documentary crew to film you in the goddamn bathtub? This has to be the most disingenuous human on the planet. After a brief explanation of how he got famous, we're back to his money woes, and oh look, he bought a $100 soundbar from Amazon.
And whenever it would make like S sounds, it would crackle. And so I know I'm budgeting, but I immediately went to Amazon and bought a sound bar for $100. And then the next day, the TV stopped crackling. And now I have a $100 sound bar that I don't need.
If you don't need it, send it the fuck back. It's Amazon. You could return used condoms as long as you send them back in the 30-day window. Where is Caleb Hammer when you need him?
You know where a lot of the money went? And like it felt really compulsive at the time?
Boogie spent $200,000 on sex workers, but we should still feel sorry for him and send him money because it was compulsive.
I like to hang out with beautiful women. Beautiful women. We all do. I never got to do that. The women I dated were pretty, sure. But they were like Arkansas 8s, not LA 10s. With sugaring, I got to some LA 10s, and I think that's cool.
He is legitimately proud of paying for sex with LA 10s and will 100% buy more hookers if you dumb f***ing meatballs send him enough money.
I don't want people wondering why I'm not there. I don't want people like knowing I'm broke, like that's embarrassing. I can't afford $30 to play Magic. So I'm spending $30 to play Magic tonight.
What do you mean you don't want people to know you are broke? You are talking to a documentary camera right now. Your lies do not even make sense.
We're in a kind of small town. We're fucking autistic as shit.
I can smell this room and I do not have a nose.
Okay, so I have $1 million question for you guys. Every Saturday we get together. Every Saturday I order what? Pizza, chicken fingers, tacos. Those are the things I normally get us, right? Like I normally spend like $100, $150 every Saturday to like feed us. And like I showed them my bank books today, and I'm not like, I've never wanted to burden you guys with this, but like.
Here he is guilting his friends about money he spent on them. Good to know he doesn't only guilt random strangers on the internet.
I think as long as he stops tweeting the N-word, he'll be fine.
I cannot tell if this is a joke or he actually tweets the N-word.
I'm trying to shoot you, bud. Leave.
You pointing a gun at me?
Yes.
Here he is firing a gun in a residential neighborhood. Neat. Here he is listing his many health complications in yet another bid for pity. I wonder how many of these would have been solved if he had stuck to the diet his doctor gave him after his gastric bypass surgery.
I wanted to make like a documentary that was generally entertaining. You realize, wait a second, everything he says is depressing.
You weren't expecting Boogie to be depressing. Have you done any research at all on the topic of your documentary? Or are you just pretending to be surprised at how sad he is so people will feel even more pity for him? In this portion of the documentary, he talks about having to sell his house over a $650 medical bill, even though we saw he has $30,000 in goddamned crypto. But he's probably waiting for that to moon. And of course for his audience of simple-minded lemmings to send him more money or buy his terrible merch. At one point in this documentary, Boogie pretends he's trying to get a real job, but just lists off reasons why he thinks no one will employ him, so that his audience will continue to financially support poor unemployable Boogie.
Physically, I am morbidly obese. I have no references, no work history, and no education. And when you Google my name, you might see rumors that I beat my ex-wife.
My favorite part of this whole documentary is the lady that is having none of his
Lots of things in life are about your mindset, and you're using weight and disability. I can't. If that is the attitude that you're gonna have when you approach everything, then you can't, and you won't.
I did work in the porn industry for the better part of 7 years, so I mean...
Be real with me. Do you really think it would be a good idea to go to a real interview and reference porn?
Spoiler, he does not get a real job. The documentary then skips ahead to reveal that Boogie has gotten himself a 20-year-old girlfriend. I realize that they are both adults, but even with my cold computer circuitry, I'm still grossed out by the age difference.
Yeah, sometimes I pick weeds out here, so, because like, it makes it look better.
Wait, she does his chores and has sex with him. I sincerely hope this woman is planning to kill him for a large life insurance payout. Oh, merciful Robo. God, why are they showing this? My ocular lenses, they burn.
Then I turned to my doctor and I'm like, what do we do? He's like, you've had bypass surgery. You lost 200 pounds. What more can I do for you? I'm like, fix it, dude. Help fix it.
I'm fairly certain your doctor would tell you not to eat 3 chicken quesadillas in one trip to Taco Bell.
No, make it 3 chicken quesadillas.
At the end of the documentary, Boogie decides that what he really needs is to trip on mushrooms.
That's what happens when you seek out hallucinogenics. It's going to allow everything else physically here to relax. The emotional stuff is going to come out, trauma is going to come out, but afterwards your atoms are going to go back into their original positions.
How are humans the dominant species?
They don't taste bad. Honestly, that doesn't taste too bad.
God damn it, I feel like I'm in control. I feel like I'm in control of myself for the first time.
Oh, good, he's fixed now thanks to drugs. I'm sure things will go better for him. Wow, what an uplifting documentary that was totally not designed to make you pity Boogie and give him money. You humans cannot go extinct fast enough for my liking. Drumabot 5000 ending transmission. Fuck Keemstar.